Hi, this is Michelle Welch, registered dietitian here in Lincoln, wanting to share with you a little tip for increasing variety in your fruit at home with your family. One of the treats that my family really enjoys are mangoes, but a lot of people have told me they just really have no idea how to choose one, how to cut them, what to do, and people that have tried haven't had that great of success. So I'm going to give you some little top secret tips to be able to pick a good mango and then how to cut them in an easy way. And so first I'm going to start by showing you there are really two different types of mangoes on the market. You'll see these that are kind of a rounder mango that have a varied color to them. And then you'll see these that they'll be anywhere from green to this golden yellow. This is the point at which they're actually kind of almost a little wrinkly, where you'll actually be cutting them at that point. But when you buy them in the store, you probably want to buy them green. The color actually doesn't change on this other mango. And they're very different types of mangoes from the standpoint of what you're looking for when you're buying them. When I'm buying this mango, I want to make sure it's pretty firm, and I'm going to have it ripen at room temperature for me. The color will not change, but what I'm feeling for is a soft yield of the mango. This mango I just bought the other day, and it's still pretty firm. It probably has a couple days before I would cut it. Otherwise, it really wouldn't be very juicy and flavorful for me. This mango I've had for a little while, and he's been in my fridge for just a couple days. After he got to the point of being gone from green to yellow, I put him in the fridge, and they can get even a little wrinkly. He doesn't look very attractive, but he's actually at a perfect place to be able to be cut. These mangoes you'll see called champagne mangoes, and they're really my favorite because it's a little trickier, especially if you're just starting out, with these mangoes to know exactly when they're ripe. These mangoes, the color tells you everything you need to know. These are a little bit smaller, as you can see, so just kind of watch for when they're in season and on sale. So when I cut my mangoes, I always wash the outsides of them, and then I just take a knife. There's a pit that's lying inside that mango that's just like this. And so I look for where the stem is, and I just take my knife right down next to where that pit is, and I kind of feel for that pit with the edge of my knife. So you can see in here where I have a lot, you can just kind of barely see the pit there, and then I have this nice looking piece of really juicy fruit. I do the same thing on the other side. And then off the side of the pits, I just cut two little strips. Now, if you have kids, my kids love to suck the pit, so that's just kind of a crazy thing. But if you're a normal person, you may not want to do that. Then you have these two pieces, and people I know have tried to peel them before they've cut them. Crazy. You're going to always be disappointed when you're trying to do that. There's your secret tip. Basically, I just take my spoon. If you've ever done an avocado, it's just like an avocado. And I take my spoon around, and that mango will just come right off of that skin for you. And so if you like to do mango salsas, or if you like to have mango strips in any way, I'm just bending back my skin, and I can get that whole mango. I don't have any waste that way. I'm not ending up in the ER, because if your mango is really juicy and good to eat, it's going to be slippery if you're trying to cut it first and then fight it. And then if I want to cut this into little pieces, just take it, cut it into little strips. And if it lasts that long, it's ready to go. So that's all you have to do to be able to cut a mango. Once again, when you're choosing them in the store, choose them nice and firm. Watch for color on the champagne mangoes. On these, really, it's more about the feel of them. But once again, gentle pressure tells you it's about ready. This is Michelle Welch in the kitchen talking about mangoes and adding variety to your family's everyday eating.